All right, we're back with the CEO of Uphold, Simon McLoughlin. Simon, how are you today?
Great, Brad. Yeah, super. Thank you so much for inviting me on again. Good to see you.
Well, listen, thank you for being here. It is always a pleasure. And look, I tell people all the time, I love Uphold. I've always loved Uphold. You guys have done it right from square one. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the news right now when it comes to exchanges and stuff, Simon. But when you
That
do
sure is.
something right from the beginning, you can avoid a lot of the trouble. And I tell you, you guys have been a real staple for what to do in this space, Simon.
Well, thank you. Greatly appreciate that, Brad.
Absolutely. And look, let's talk about another great thing that you've got coming. You have something that you are going to unveil at Uphold. Can you tell us what it is?
Yeah, so later this month, we're unveiling Uphold Vault. It's an assisted form of self custody, and it makes self custody easy for the average user. Um, in simple terms, it's a multi sig wallet where the user controls the majority of the keys, two out of three. Uphold holds one key. Um, Vault assets are on chain. They're fully in the user's control. We Uphold cannot move them. We only have one key. But the Vault is resilient to key loss. So if you lose your key, you can put your remaining key together with our key to create a replacement key. And I guess the reason we're excited about it is because it makes self custody very easy for the average person. It keeps the assets super close to the trading venue. So with one click, you can move the assets back from the vault to the trading venue. No routing through a desk to try and find your backup or digging in the garden for the metal plate with your key, traditional self-custody model. It makes it super easy and super convenient. And I think we're the first trading venue that is offering as part of its app, a native self-custody option. So we're very excited about it. It launches at the end of this month, and it puts the user fully in control. And I've always thought, probably the biggest problem in crypto is it's not easy for the average person to hold their assets on chain, and we hope this solves that.
Well, Simon, I can speak to this because I have been really just holding back wanting to talk to the audience and tell them I've been beta testing the Uphold Vault. And Simon, it is everything you just said. I cannot impress on the audience enough to understand just how user friendly it is, just how safe it is, and the fact that you get three keys. Uphold has a key, you get two keys. And what's incredible about this is that you have sole control of your account, and it is immediate. Some other offers I've seen out here, you got to wait a few days to get into your account. This is so user friendly because I can take funds directly from the vault, go right out to the hot tradable side of the desk and sell my XRP immediately if the price is happening and I need to do it, while everything else is still protected in that vault. Now, this isn't like other products that are cold storage either. Cold storage products are a nightmare. Most of them are absolutely a nightmare. And look, this is not trying to stand here and beat up different products and services. This is to distinguish the difference of what you have done. What you have done, I feel you have done it. You have done what no one has been able to do so far, and I can say it because I've been beta testing this thing, and it's absolutely remarkable. It is user friendly. It is something your grandmother could use. It is that simple to understand how it works. Slide, touch, move over, it's done. It's just like that. And I want to say to people so they really understand this, when you think about custody in a macro sense, this is the foundational block, whether we're talking about institutional custody or we're talking about retail custody. Isn't this the foundation for where everything can truly now begin to be built on top of it?
It is totally. I mean, it's the foundational principle of crypto that you're self-sovereign over your money.
That's right.
And, it's just been a shame up to now. It's been, the hardware wallets are very clunky to use. They're very inconvenient. And the native on-chain experience, for the non-technical user, it's complex and impractical. What I really liked about the solution that Stephen McNamara, who runs our Uphold Labs team, came up with is fundamentally Uphold Vault is a window onto the native multi-sig technology embedded into blockchains. And that's technology that's protected tens of billions of dollars. Bitcoin, the network has never been hacked. There's an individual wallet belonging to one of the exchanges on Bitcoin with $9 billion in. The technology is battle tested and proven. And what we're doing is putting a window on it to make it super easy to use for the average customer. And as you say, I love the fact that you can just pull the funds back in one click to the trading venue and, carry on trading.
Oh, 100%. And look, to add to all of this, there's so much I'm excited about and wanted to talk about this for weeks, if not a month or more now with this beta testing, is that anyone who's been in this space for any length of time understands the difficulty there have been watching multiple exchanges go down. And in current news today, we're seeing Bittrex unwinding their business. We see Binance in trouble today. We saw Mt. Gox a decade ago or whatever it was. This has been the story all along. No more are you going to lay in your bed and worry about what's happening to your assets. No more are you going to lay in bed and worry, can I fix this cold storage thing? Do I remember even how to hook it up and use it? That's gone. And for the first time ever, you're going to go to bed and have the best night's sleep you've ever had your whole life, because now you're going to have the Uphold Vault, which is super uber simple to use and very, very secure, because there's no back door to this app, is it?
Absolutely. So, the keys are generated through, public libraries, open source code, very, very, very proven technology. As I said earlier, we only hold one key, so we can't move any of your funds once they're in the vault. You can just come to us to either move the funds back to the trading platform, which we do automatically, so you don't have to do anything. The keys are automatically put together. Or if you do lose one of your private keys, we can help you create a replacement key. And even if the Uphold app is down, or heaven forbid, the entire company goes away, funds in the app, they're yours. You're in control of them. Nobody else can touch them. So it's a true self-sovereign solution.
Yes, and if you lose your key, you have the ability to regenerate another key for yourself. And even if you wanted to do it, let's say every 3 months, just for your own personal security and state of mind, you could actually do it as just a general practice for yourself. There's so much control and ease of use with this app. I can't help but feel like you've done it. You've done it.
Well, that's great to hear. I didn't know that you're in the first test group, Brad. So I'm really thrilled to hear that you like it.
I absolutely love it. It has been exciting to sit down with the team that you have at Uphold, which, by the way, are incredible. And I say that because I am not a tech savvy guy. So they're also very patient. So, and they could speak to that better than I could, right? So no, once they walked me through how this experience was, it comes to you so quick. Actually, I was expecting it to be more difficult because of all the other cold storage and vault options I've tried in the past. And actually, when I sat down, I was like, oh, so you mean all I have to do is slide across and confirm? And they're like, yeah, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, if you've ever used a hardware wallet, it's night and day, right? I mean, it's just so convenient and easy, and people obviously just gravitate to products that are easy to use and make their life simpler. So we think it's really gonna solve a problem and open up self-custody to mainstream.
Custody, the first foundational brick on building a really true, healthy, regulated market. And I think Uphold has absolutely done it with a great level of success. Simon McLoughlin, any final words?
No, great to see you again, Brad. And obviously, any feedback, do let us know. I guess the final thing I'd I'd highlight about it is, you know, it is genuinely novel under the sun. Nobody else has brought this combination together in the same way. And one of our design goals was survivability. Obviously, the prime design goal was safety of user funds. Second was simplicity. Third was survivability, i.e., can the user move funds even if the Uphold app is down? And that's why we've gone with native multi-sig. We looked at MPC, and there are other exchanges out there who've gone the MPC route, multi-party computation route. We didn't choose that because if the vendor goes away, it requires really heavy-duty server-side infrastructure to make it work. So for the average user, you're dependent upon the vendor. And so it didn't pass our survivability threshold. So, very conscious and deliberate design choices were made here that we think has created something that's very easy, secure, and simple to use.
For the best night's sleep in your life that you've ever had since you've been in crypto, it is the Uphold Vault. Simon McLoughlin, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere.